I want to ask you, your mom living in Chicago and moving to Chicago or whatever. Do you think that's why you have such a close connection with Chicago and you're very well loved in Chicago? Because I'll be honest with you, like, we brought some Chicago cats down, and I've talked to some Chicago cats about coming on the show. You're the first. I'm gonna be honest, dead honest, no lie here. I ain't gonna lie. You're the first person they asked me about. You got a link with Sauce? You got a link with Sauce? I'm like, nah, not yet. But when I do, I'll let y'all know. I'll try to plug y'all in or whatever. And he was like, all right. I'm like, all right, man. So you're the first person they asked about in Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Chicago is like a second home to me. My mama got a heavy influence and reason behind why Chicago love me the way they do, because I used to live out there and I done shit out there. Like I was actually out there fucking around.
Oh, okay.
Before the whole JoJo, Chief Keef wave hit, I was actually like living out there doing the stuff that they was doing. I'm out there really living with them, having guns and hustling and doing different shit like that.
Yeah.
So like they used to call me Lil Dirty South, but they knew me as A-Walk, and that's Sheila's son, but they used to call me Lil Dirty South, and I would love for rapping and the way I dressed. I had Sauce before I was calling it Sauce. I had
Trust
Sauce.
me, I heard. I heard from people.
Right, I've been tripping like I've been like just a different nigga in Houston. I've been just like this since a child. So it was like when I left Chicago, when I came back to Houston and I was doing my rap thing, I already had like a big ass section of people in Chicago watching my life from social media and watching me in Houston, like rooting for me, like believing in me, like knowing it could happen. So then when it happened and I do blow up and I be this big rapper, I got a whole block in Chicago that's spreading it from a different perspective. Like, we fuck with Sauce, but at the same time, his grandma lived right here.
Yeah.
He went to Stagg Elementary, woo. So it's more like a home.
There's a reason they fuck with you.
Right. Yeah. It's deeper than that. And it just spread out. Then I went to Chicago, fuck with Chicago artists. I actually got my little relative, my mama and nephew, out here living with me for Chicago right now. Excuse me.
Did you know any of the rappers growing up that have blown up out of Chicago? Did you know any of them growing up, like when you were there?
I seen the little kid, Lil Jojo, before. Okay. When he was a kid, but like I stayed right around the corner from Lil Durk as well, but I never seen none of the like real artists that just really just blew up out of Chicago. I never really seen them before. It really happened, but I can't say Lil Jojo did stay around the corner from my grandma. I seen him when he was a little kid. Well, and
so you stayed in their area, like the little
Southside Inglewood, Southside Inglewood, where it's at.
Cracking, yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. Yeah, for sure. We interviewed L.A. Capone's Mama Capone. She was a dope interview, man.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope.
Dope as fuck. She's a cool ass person. Man, I hear you talk so much like about Houston, right? And you know so much about Houston rap, right? And you talk about how they're your early influences. So I got like two questions. One is, what were your other early influences? And you know so much about Houston rap, you're so well versed, and that means you've listened to so much, but you were never influenced or sounded like anybody that comes from Texas. When usually people that be listening to the music that much, they sound like that person or something. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can tell who they heavily influenced by, but we can't tell who you're heavily influenced by.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, well, like I said, for number one, like the thing about me when it comes to Houston culture is like, and I don't say this with like no disrespect to anybody else or what other artists that did out of Houston before me or what they was trying to do when they was trying to like reincarnate the screw sound or the switch house sound or just the freestyle slowed up original Houston sound. Like I'm a real Houstonian. I'm a real Southside Houston baby. Like I'm a real Martin Luther King, King's Flea Market. Like I'm a real Southside Houston kid. And with that being said, I'm a person that really grew up with older relatives that was selling drink and selling weed and fucking with the drink dealers and woo. But at the same time, I was a real fan of rap music. Like I like rap music. Like I like music or whatever. But true enough, my first introduction to a lot of foreign artists is when I mean not foreign, but like from West Coast and New York, I heard them through DJ Screw. Like I never listened to Tupac. I only heard Tupac through DJ Screw. I never listened to, well, I ain't gonna lie, I did listen to Biggie a little bit, but like Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, I heard all of them through DJ Screw.
Yeah.
But people like that was from the South, like Master P's and shit like that. I hear them, the Hot Boys, stuff like that. I hear them, Juvenile, Woody Woody Woo. But all that other rap, I heard that through Screw. My first, but the first artist that I liked too, besides Screw, was Busta Rhymes. Like I always liked Busta Rhymes. Like it's just the way he dresses, his jewelry, his energy, just all that. Like that's how I was as a child. I just never gave a fuck. I was just always different, wild, and the other stuff. So like artists like him or like Cameron, I like Cameron too. Like just how he carried himself, his demeanor, the way he dressed. I always like Pink, how he be wearing pink, all that. Just the whole Dipset movement. Like that's how the South was, and up until the point so we even got actual vouchers from Dipset artists like Jim Jones and Cam to give us the drip set. They really rock with us like that. But when it come to my musical influences, like I really came up on Screw That Click. Like that's the honest to God truth.
That's crazy
that's
though.
But I know the sound. But see, this is the thing about me though. I listen to the Northside shit too. Like they freestyle like how to like Big Tyke, Big Tuck, motherfucking Slim Thug, Woo Woo, all them 50-50 Twin. I listen to all them, J-Dog, all of them. But at the end of the day, it's like I really could rap, but like before I heard Screw, I knew how to rap. But as soon as I heard Screw, I knew how to rap. So it's like I can't explain it, but I always knew how to rap on my own. So it's like when I started listening to music, I would listen to it and I would like it, but that don't mean I'm gonna rap like that. You feel what I'm saying? I always had my own my mind always been different. So even when Kiki and them was out and they were freestyling, I could freestyle and rap like that. I could freestyle and rap like that all day long. But if you want to battle rap me and make some jokes or whatever, I know how to rap like a New York rapper and battle rap you and go. I was just always like that with words. But my mama helped me like that a little bit too because she was always like read poems to me, read me her poetry and shit like that. My mama used to write poems and shit, so I would read her shit. But it's like then I would write poetry too. So it's just like I don't know. It's just all the different that plus the cartoons plus the karate, all the different shit that I like that most niggas don't like. It all go along with my rapping too. So then when I started, when it was like when Screw died and then the world was really like running with the Screw sound and then every artist was out of Houston was I'ma come down and I'ma come through wearing tall tees and swangers and shit like that. It was like, I grew up on that. I liked it, all that shit, but at the end of the day, I'm always been a person of being up to date. So it's like, soon as the world evolved, I'm evolving with the world. That I
think you're evolving before the world.
Right, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. But that's like now. I'm saying then. Like I'm saying what made me now. Like now,
for sure.
Now I be trying to be ahead of the curve.
You be ahead because everybody be kind of following your flows and your patterns for people. And it's crazy that you listen to all that music. But when you say Busta Rhymes and Cameron, now when I see it, I can picture it. Like I can understand. Okay, I see that in the way that your whole energy and everything, and the way you dress and everything.
But I been was wild though. Like I'm the type of nigga watch Jackass all day and then go try to do with Steve-O and
I ain't doing that. That's some white people shit. I can't do that.
I fuck with white people shit though.
I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit. I'm too scared.